Hi guys, I've had a pretty shardy day, so I'm gonna show you guys my night routine and how I make myself feel better. Okay, I've been crying, which means I'm gonna wake up with extremely puffy eyes. First, I'm just gonna remove my makeup. I'm gonna use the Clinique cleansing balm. I've been using this. I pretty much cried off all my makeup anyways, so I just got my nails done and I'm so happy with them. I told myself I'm not gonna cry on the internet anymore, but technically I'm not crying anymore, so it doesn't really count. We all have bad days, and today is just one of those days. So I'm gonna do a little self-care night so I don't wake up feeling like shart. Okay, there literally is not much to remove. I chose the perfect day to ball my eyes out because I'm redoing my lashes tomorrow, so. Okay, I just rinsed my face. I'm gonna take a quick body shower. I'm not washing my hair tonight, so it shouldn't take too long. Hey guys, I'm out of the shower. Got my little robe on, my skincare headband. Now we're gonna do some skincare. This is the favorite part of my night. I'm starting off with these collagen toner pads from Biodance. Also, I just washed my face with this thing in the shower. I was just on the phone with my mom. I'm so grateful to have such a good mom because talking to my mom in situations like these, when I feel like doo-doo, is the best. She gives me the best advice, and honestly, I think I've just been missing her a lot. Last time I saw her was 2 months ago, which honestly isn't that bad. We've gone a lot longer, but I've just been missing her extra recently. It's so weird to think that I don't live at home anymore and I can't just go see mom whenever I want to. But I'm going home for Christmas as per usual. So I'm gonna see her and my sisters. And I feel like we haven't all been together in so long. Also, my oldest sister just got married and her wedding is next year in Taiwan and I'm so excited. Oh my fucking. I'm gonna use this eye cream from Dior Beauty. Really nice applicator, and I think it'll be really nice and cooling and soothing on my under eyes. Nothing much I can do about my puffy eyes in the morning, as in right now, so I'm just doing the best that I can because either way I'm gonna wake up with extremely puffy eyes tomorrow morning. I mentioned this in my other video, but I've also been using this Chanel moisturizer and it feels so good on my skin. Something's in the air. I just feel like a Debbie Downer these days. But doing my skincare makes me feel so good. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and it's gonna be a fantastic day because it's Friday. Also, I just ordered a bunch of these babe lash serums. I've heard good things about it on TikTok, so I thought I'd just try it out. My lashes are getting destroyed underneath these lashes, so literally just gonna put it on top of it. Oh, thick applicator. I'm gonna do all three. This one's the amplifying serum. This one's the enchanting conditioner. Last but not least, this one's apparently the most popular one. This one's the essential serum, which is just the regular. Oh, I got that in my eye. Ooh, this shit kind of hurt. That means it's gonna work. Okay, final step. I'm just gonna do my Ole Henriksen lip balm. Tastes delicious. Almost forgot to put a pimple patch on this giant thing. Okay. I'm just about to go to bed, but I'm gonna put on these Rode eye patches because they're depuffing eye patches, which is perfect. Look how cute they are. I'm probably gonna put these on in the morning too. One right there and one right there. Perfect. Okay, I'm in bed. Gonna watch TV now. Bye, guys. I'm just in bed. Let's get ready together. Today I don't have that much to do. I kind of just have to go run some boring errands, but other than that we have a pretty free schedule for today. Next week it's a little bit busy for me. I'm going to a few events and they're all in LA. For those of you who don't know, I live an hour away, sometimes a little bit longer. A little bit longer away from LA. How do you say that? Sometimes it takes me longer to get to LA. Whatever. This is my absolute favorite time of the day because I feel like I can just breathe and collect all my thoughts and not have to feel rushed or anything. I can't find my bronzer. Hold on. But as you can tell, we're listening to Christmas music, and honestly, not much can get me down when I'm listening to Christmas music. Not that I have a reason to be down right now. Although, I will say this, You guys are really, really funny. The video I posted yesterday, your guys' comments are genuinely cracking me up. I've never really been one to like talk about my personal life on here or like drama that goes on. So it's gonna stay like that, but I love your guys' comments so much and they're really, really funny. Also, I've been growing my eyebrows out. If you guys have maybe noticed or not, I don't know, let me know if you could tell, but I'm kind of liking it. I feel like it's such a cute look. I don't know, I've just been seeing so many girls lately with like really big bushy full eyebrows, and I've been looking and being a little jealous, so I decided to start growing mine out. Let me know what we think though. I want to know what you guys are asking for Christmas, and I know that I make like Christmas wish list inspo videos, but like I want to know what you guys are asking for too, because you know, we can just share ideas around here and maybe we can exchange some more. I don't know. Also, my top is actually a dress. I got it at an antique store, but I don't know how I'm loving the fit of it. I'm also wearing white jeans. I could be wearing shorts right now if I wanted, because I live in California and the weather's always nice, but I feel like I confuse you guys when I wear stuff like I did. For example, like yesterday I was wearing a tank top and shorts, and people are always like, how are you not freezing? And I'm like, not everyone lives where it snows 10 feet, you know what I mean? So I like to try and fool you guys sometimes. Oh, this is my I'm cold outfit, I guess. So I also don't know if I already said this, but we're still working on not cutting the video while I'm talking. Obviously there's still going to be some cuts, but hey, we speak fluent English over here. It doesn't take me a long time to get my words out. Also, allow me to now put you on my new favorite powder blush. Yeah, you heard it here first. Huda Beauty, I love you. I'm on their PR list, and I think that it's one of my favorite PR lists to be on. This powder blush, this is the Roseberry Blush Filter Palette. You guys know how serious I am about, you know, blush in general, but literally, it's like a filter. It makes you look like you have airbrushed cheeks. You know those games that used to play? I don't know if you guys played these Girls Go games? I don't know. It was something like that. And you could, you know, put makeup on these characters or whatever, and this is what the blush reminds me of. It literally looks like, or like when you put blush on a Bitmoji, it's like, think the most perfect, like you can't mess up. I don't know what it is. Not sponsored, but ooh, I love it. Your guys' comments lately have been so like encouraging, I guess is the word, but they kind of always are, but I guess reassuring, because I don't know, I've been kind of sharing a few more opinions I have lately, and you guys have been, you know, I don't know if I say like happy about it, but you're just like, you know, happy that I'm sharing certain things or whatever, and that's made me happy because I've been posting on here for a while now, and I feel like I've never really posted or, you know, talked about crazy, not like crazy things, but, you know, things that could help people, which, why wouldn't you do that? But I think because certain things can be a little bit on the controversial side, so it's always scary to, you know, dip your toes in that kind of water. Sometimes it's a little cold or hot, you know. Okay, also I'm going to a Sabrina Carpenter concert, and I'm so excited, you guys. I actually hate concerts so much, but this is the only one that I'm kind of like, wait, excited for. I've been trying to finish this bottle off for so long. Guys, don't be afraid to like drench your
face, like genuinely. Ooh, but then you gotta dry it real good. Okay guys, I just did the finishing touches off camera because I was starting to get a little stressed out. It's okay, we all get stressed out sometimes, so you can't judge. Okay, see you guys later. You know the drill. Peace and love.
Get Ready With Me is a 17-year-old teen mom while I talk about things I do as a type C mom that would send a type A or B mom into a coma. Starting off, she gets a bath every single night. And she will, and that will be drilled into her brain until she is older, so she wants to take a shower every night. On that note, I did not give her a bath every night when she was a newborn because I know that can be rough and harsh on their skin. But ever since she was like 6 months old, that has always been part of her night routine. She'll either shower with her dad or I, or she will take a bath. And that is strictly because I know people feel better when they're clean. At least I do. I sleep better when I'm clean. So she deserves to sleep clean also. Is that we vacuum the house every other day, if not every day. Now that I am living on my own and Oakland is older, it is crazy how many little things she finds on the floor. And it is a blessing because she picks them up and gives them to us. She doesn't eat them. Occasionally if she finds like a little leaf, she'll think it's food and eat it, but usually she will give it to us. But still, just to avoid her maybe choking on it, we try to vacuum every day. This one is more type B mom of me, but I do not wash Oakland sheets every week. She is only ever in there when she is clean. I never put her in if she's disgusting. Always gets a bath if she's gross. And obviously if she pees through the sheet or spits up on it or has an accident, anything of the sorts, I will wash the sheets. And they never go more than 2 or 3 weeks not being washed. I will always make sure they're washed. Next, she does not get her own loads of laundry. I wash her dad's, and my laundry all together. And I also do not use any special detergent. She's never had a reaction to any of the detergents that we've used. Knock on wood. Younger, like a newborn, she did get her own loads of laundry. It is also controversial, but I used Dref when she was a little baby, but that is just because that was what I was gifted. And quite frankly, I loved the way it smelled. But it is ridiculously overpriced, and if I can use normal detergent on her clothes now that she's older, that is what I'm going to buy to use. One is that she does not and will never eat in her car seat. I am a full believer that choking is silent, and when you're driving, you should be able to focus on the road and not your child. I have bad enough anxiety that her having food back there just means I am paying more attention to her than the road, and so she will just never have food in her car seat. This next one, which I don't believe should be controversial, but it is. My daughter gets vaccinated for everything. No one in my family nor my boyfriend's family have had any sort of reaction to a shot before, and I have done my research on all of them, and if there ever comes one that I don't believe is beneficial for her, she won't get it, just because that is what I believe is best for my daughter, which I don't make a huge deal about, and I obviously won't make a scene if it happens because people do it just to be kind, but her dad and I are the only ones that change her diaper. Obviously if she's getting watched by one of her grandparents, her aunt or uncle, anything like that, they obviously will change her diaper if it's dirty. But if her dad or I are there and have the option to change it, we are going to change it ourselves, just because that is her privacy and she deserves that kind of privacy. I also do not show her face on social media. I just believe that there are some creepy people out there. And I get that people are going to see her in real life and things like that, but I live in a small enough town that everybody knows everybody. Everybody does not know everybody on the internet, and creeps can turn pictures of babies into really weird things. Not want my daughter to have that kind of a footprint. And kind of running off of that, this is very type C, I do show her face on all of my private social medias just because I have friends and family that don't live near me that like to see and updates and pictures of her, and so I do post those on social media. This next one kind of runs back to when she was first born a year ago just because it was in peak RSV season, but now that RSV season is coming back around, 1-year-olds still don't have an amazing immune system, and so that being said, her dad and I are the only ones allowed to kiss her on the lips, or really anywhere on the face, because germs spread quickly, babies put their hands in their mouths, babies do all of these things, and it is so easy for them to get sick. I know there are people out there that believe that baby getting sick is just building their immune system, and yes, that is true, except when it is preventable, I am going to prevent it. So that means if you are out here and you have a cold and you have a young one or a young relative or somebody you want to meet, don't go and meet them if you have a cold, because it is not just a cold. A baby could catch a cold and get RSV and die. Just don't. Be raised to respect and keep her own space clean. So as she grows up and can comprehend what cleaning means, she will be expected to keep her room clean and little things like that. Another one I do that is very type C of me is she gets screen time sometimes. I'm not type A to the point where a screen is never turned on when she's in the room and things like that. She never watches Miss Rachel, da-da-da-da-da. She does, but not all the time. And she won't have a device of her own unsupervised until she's in middle school. Because again, things on the internet are scary. She goes down for bed between 7 and 8 every single night, sometimes 6:30, sometimes 8:30. There is a little bit of wiggle room in there, just depending when she woke up and what she did that day and how she napped. Can guarantee that she will always wake up at least once before I go to bed, and then wake up again within 2 hours of when I go to bed, and every 2 hours after that. And so for me, it is just easier for me to co-sleep with her when she does wake up that much, so I can just, when she wakes up, nurse her back to sleep. The older they get, the harder it is to break that habit. And so the earlier I break it, the better. Those are kind of all of the things I have for you today. Another disclaimer, if you did or do some of the things that I said, not the same as me, that is completely fine. That is just what you felt was best for your child, and you're doing what's best for your child. And all moms are amazing moms in their different ways. I am never one to judge a mom because I know how hard it is. But I am now all ready for my senior pictures. I love you guys. Bye.
Hey guys, get ready with me for a party. Okay guys, I've just done my hair. Kia, come over here. I just curled Kia's hair. Turn around. Woo! Sexy gal. Okay, I'm just gonna pop these behind. Guys, I'm gonna give you a little rundown of my party day. So I went to a White Fox event on Thursday, which was really, really good, and I got to see like so many of the girls. It's basically for their pop-up event, which is on at the moment in Carnaby Street, so make sure you guys go check it out. But I actually went to a party last night as well, and I didn't get back till like 3 AM, so I'm very tired. But we go again tonight. I don't know what's going on here, guys. I've come out in like a little rash, so I'm just going to cover that up with some foundation. For the past few months, I've actually been, I don't remember the last time I was in on a Friday or Saturday night. Like, I've been going out on Friday, Saturday night for like the past like 5 months. Love it though. I actually just thrive at parties. Like, they're just vibes. Oh, she a ghost. I already know how to do this neck thing, so you can wear it like multiple ways. It's from Pepper Mayo. It's a lovely dress, but I don't know how to wear it. Also guys, I'm aware I look so pale. I had to jump in the shower and scrub all my tan off because it looked absolutely awful, and I felt like I ripped off a layer of my skin. This dress actually makes my eyes look really blue. Sometimes they look green, but right now they look blue. Guys, does anyone else just feel like an absolute mole rat without mascara on? Because that's me right now. Two of my friends are here at the moment, but my other friend just fell asleep, so I just had to call her and wake her up. So she's going to literally quickly have to get ready and come round. Guys, I'm actually playing my playlist that I've made for my 18th birthday so far, because I'm 18 in February, and I'm doing all the planning at the moment, which I'm so excited for. Guys, I feel like my makeup's actually been staying on so much longer than normal at the moment, and I actually genuinely believe it's because of this powder. I'm just going to set my cream products down and then do my mascara, and then I can add my powder products over the top. Guys, doing mascara is literally the longest task in the whole wide world. So long. But she loves magic, mom. My baby's nothing but a dirty Guys, I'm still working with this absolute nothing of a bronzer. Help. Makeup's nearly done. We got something going on. Riding together. Making love with each other. About to add eyeliner or not? I don't know. Okay, makeup's all done now, guys. Bye.
Get ready with me to go take some engagement photos. And question to my past brides, future brides, or just any girl who wears makeup in general, what is y'all's current lip combo? Because I literally keep wearing Pillow Talk for everything, and for my upcoming bridal events, I kind of want to branch out a little bit. Anyways, I am so excited for this shoot. It's literally giving The Notebook. Like, look at this girl's work. It's actually insane. I'll tag her below. We're doing it in the Fort Worth area, but I assume she can travel, like, if you were somewhere nearby. We're gonna be on like this little canoe in a pond, which I've always wanted to do like a photo shoot with my boyfriend somewhere near water, but now he's my fiance, so it'll be even better. If you don't have this product right here, save the video. I've told you guys this before, it's literal magic. Like, not all my makeup is blended together yet, and obviously I look a little bit oily. As soon as I use this, it's literally like a filter. Guys, I specifically remember like packing a new face puff, and now I don't have it. Oh my gosh, my mom's a literal lifesaver. She just found one in her bathroom. Like, look how soft This little combo makes your skin look. Just adding a little bit of Hoola. I got these new Huda Beauty blush palettes, and I'm thinking this one because it goes good with the liquid blush. Okay, yes, I love that it's not like overbearing and it's not too pinky. My dress is white, but I'm thinking for eyeliner to do kind of like a nude. I feel like that just looks a little bit more natural. Also, a lot of you guys have been asking me about my lashes. They don't require glue. It's the Kiss curly ones. They are literally the easiest thing in the world. You just stick them on and they will last you all day. Like, you'll have to take them off. To me, they look like if you just had long natural lashes. That's why I'm obsessed. Okay, I'm still gonna want to fix my hair from my headband, so let me do my lips and I'll be back. Okay, this is pretty much the bridal makeup look. I will go in and add some bottom mascara after I set everything, but that'll be like after I do my hair. So I love you guys and stay tuned for the dress.
I did so many like random sports and activities growing up. I was just talking about this with somebody yesterday and I thought it would make kind of an entertaining video, but basically like my whole entire childhood, I did like a bunch of different like sports and stuff, but none of them were like normal sports that people do. Like, I feel like so many girls I know played like soccer for at least like a year when they were younger and did like dance for like at least a year or two. Like, there's just sports like that I feel like everybody put their kids in when they were younger. Okay, the first ever sport I started, at least to my knowledge, was gymnastics, which isn't like odd, but I literally did it for like, I don't even know how long. But eventually I just got sick of it because I was not good at literally anything. But I still like somewhat enjoyed it, so I switched over to tumbling. So then I started doing tumbling. I did that for several years. So I was born in Oklahoma, but I moved to Illinois when I was 3. So I started gymnastics in Oklahoma. I continued to do it in Illinois, but then like a little bit after we moved to Illinois, I feel like I was maybe like 4 or 5. Me and my siblings and my dad all started karate. And I did this, I don't even know how long. I just was asking my sister about it too. Like, do you know how many years we did karate? We have no idea. To me, it felt like an eternity. It felt like a lifetime because I actually hated it so much. I did not enjoy it at all. But if I had to give in like an estimate, I feel like we did it, like I did it from like 5 to 11. So like 6 years around there. But I mean, I did it long enough to where I had a black belt, so I can't remember a single thing from it, if I'm being honest. You know, it has been like 9 years, so that's fair. But like, you would think if I did it for so long, I would remember something. I remember how to do like a hitch kick. That's about it. Yeah, it's whatever, it's no big deal. But yeah, karate was a nightmare. The classes stressed me out. We had like a bunch of funny kids in it, so it was fine. Like, I had friends that I made doing karate for so long, but I don't know, I just did not enjoy it. And I swear every year, like, me and my sister and my brother asked to quit, and they'd be like, well, we already paid for this year, but you can quit next year. And then the next year we'd be like, okay, can we quit now? And they'd be like, no, we already paid for it again. So I'm like, guys, please, you're not even giving me a chance. Also, the testing for karate was so stressful. Like, we would have like these big test days where, you know, everybody would have to like basically do like a show of what they learned in front of the whole class. And I don't remember what it's called, but you basically had like routines of like moves. You had to do like whatever routines you were learning. You had to fight the senseis. And then there was like one part where they had a bamboo stick and they would like hit you with it. But I don't think they started doing that until you were like older. So I think I only had to do that like twice, but they didn't hit like hard, but like it wasn't fun. Oh, and we had to break the boards, but we just did that on the reg, so that wasn't anything crazy. But I did break a pretty thick wood board, so that's cool. It's been a long time. But I also took jiu-jitsu, fun fact. I don't know how I got roped into this because my sister wasn't forced into it, but I was. So it was me, my dad, and my brother. I thought I hated karate. Jiu-jitsu opened my eyes. I didn't hate karate. I disliked karate. I fucking despise jiu-jitsu. First of all, karate, you know, is just like punching and kicking and da-da-da-da-da. But jiu-jitsu is like all on the floor, which I don't like. And I hated jiu-jitsu so much more because my karate class actually was like a really good mix of boys and girls. I was the only girl in my jiu-jitsu class for like several years. I did jiu-jitsu for maybe like 3 years. Finally, like my last year doing it, there was another girl, but she was really mean to me. But, you know, of course, since we're the only 2 girls, then I would get paired up with her every single time to spar. But yeah, jiu-jitsu, awful, hated it. I don't remember a single thing from it, honestly, at all. Like karate, you know, I can remember like random forms of like punches and blocks and kicks, da-da-da. And like, you know, like I said, like random Japanese words that we use in class. I think I blocked out all of my jujitsu ever that I learned. And the like test days were 1,000 times worse than the karate test, because karate ones were just like nerve-wracking, but they weren't like that bad. The testing wasn't like karate to where like it was the whole class testing in one day. It was like individuals would test. So it would be like maybe only 1 or 2 people were testing in the jiu-jitsu class out of everybody. And so for jiu-jitsu, they'd have everybody line up. Like every other person that's not testing would line up. And you'd have to go down the line and fight every single one. Basically, you just couldn't give up, if that makes sense. Like you either had to win or you had to just continuously keep fighting. Like there was no winning. Like it's not like a wrestling, like 1, 2, 3, you're out. You just were not allowed to tap out. Which, you know, can kind of suck if somebody has you in like an arm bar or whatever, but it's fine. But I actually hated it so much. The only thing I liked about jiu-jitsu more than karate was karate we had to have white gis. Jiu-jitsu, I don't think there was any rule for like the gis. So I had a pink one. And I had a pink mouth guard that tasted like bubblegum. Okay, next sport, swim team. Again, not weird, but I just feel like not common. I did swim team for like 3 years, I think. I really loved it, honestly. Sometimes I'm like sad that I didn't continue to do it. But yeah, it was really fun. I was not like amazing, but also like my age category that I was in was always like the biggest one. So I feel like I usually placed like 4th, which out of, you know, like 100 kids, I feel like 4th isn't bad. But yeah, swim team was actually really enjoyable. I wish I still did it. Loved it. Loved it, liked it. I also like did archery, but archery I didn't really do as like an actual sport. I did it more as like a hobby. Like I had a bow and arrow at home and would like do just archery in my backyard all the time, but like I wasn't on a team for it. And unfortunately for me, I was doing archery at the time that I first got my Instagram account. So my username for a really long time like was like Real Archer or something like that. Embarrassing. I also played volleyball. Again, not weird. But I did that for like several years. Fucking sucked. I loved it so much, but I was so bad. And that's okay. But I do actually really miss it a lot. And I did volleyball in like middle school. Simultaneously, while I'm playing volleyball, I'm also playing tennis. All of these sports like overlap, by the way. Like I'm playing like 2 or 3 sports at a time. So yeah, it wasn't like I was only doing them for like a year and then quitting. It was like I was doing multiple for multiple years. So yeah, then I was also doing tennis in middle school. Hated tennis. Still like tennis, it's fun, but I just didn't enjoy doing it as a sport. And then last but not least, once I got into high school, I did cheer. I did it all 4 years. Loved it. It was like high school cheer though. It wasn't all-star. I wish it was all-star. But now I'm doing nothing. Bye.
Makeup I'd recommend from the Sephora sale. Like if I didn't already have these products, this is what I'd be getting. Of course, the Road Glazing Milk. Seriously think this is a must try. I know everyone's skin is different, but for me, I have very dry skin. Starting off my skin prep with this has changed my makeup application. For brow gel, it's a toss-up between the Rare Beauty one and the Benefit 24-hour brow setter. I would say Benefit is good for like an everyday clear brow gel, but Rare Beauty is like not want them moving. They need to stay exactly where you place them. Usually like for a night out or something, I will reach for the Rare Beauty one. Foundation. This was a hard one. I'm loving the Makeup by Mario Natural Finish Foundation. It's seriously a toss-up between this one, the Patrick Ta, and the Natasha Denona. This is the new one that he just came out with. I feel like it's such a good foundation to try out, especially if you're looking for a nice natural everyday one. I don't think you can go wrong with literally any of them. Concealer is another really hard one, but this Armani Beauty one is such a good, reliable concealer. I like how it's good for every day or when you're doing full glam. It's very versatile. Of course, I recommend the Hourglass one though. I feel like I just mention this every year, so I kind of wanted to switch it up, but like consistently have been using this one for years. Okay, Dew Bronze. I've been reaching for this so much recently. The shade Swim. I just really love it. It's definitely worth a try. Another product that's good for every day or if you want to do a full glam. Like just look at the finish of it. It's just so beautiful. Blush, another hard one, but I've come down to 2. Obviously, the Rhode Pocket Blush. If you haven't been able to try it yet, this is a perfect time to do it. And I personally love the shade Piggy. I use it today. The cutest light pink. I also just tried the Glow Recipe Dewy Flush, and I think it's incredible. If you're someone who likes maybe a little bit more of like a natural flush of color, definitely try these. How stunning is this shade? Coffee break. Hourglass Bronze Luminous Light Bronzer. State of Mind should just tell you everything you need to know. Dior Beauty Backstage Blush. This is the shade Candy. It's so pretty. I cannot stress this one enough. The Givenchy Pressed Powder. This is shade 3. I seriously cannot finish my makeup without using this. It is so good. It's like color correcting, brightening. It makes such a difference, and it's so good to like throw in your purse because it has a little brush. New Patrick Ta eyeshadow palettes. I posted about them like 3 times already now for a reason. So good for traveling. The formula is amazing. Like, it's so easy to blend them out. Lancome Hypnose Drama Mascara. So good. Lips is another hard one, but I think my most used lip liner is Forever in Endless Cacao. It's one of those shades you think you wouldn't like. Favorite to define the lips. Like, look at that. Of course, some Limitless Brown. Makeup by Mario lipstick in South Shore. Amazing nude. Sue lip oil over top. I'm obsessed with it. It's so nourishing. For setting sprays, it was so hard to choose. I love the iconic London Prep Set Glow. More recently, the Urban Decay All Nighter Glow. Or if I really need to lock it down, of course, the One Size On Till Dawn. So any of these 3. And there you go. That is a full face of my recommendations for the Sephora sale.
Guys, after I stopped talking to this one guy, not only did he switch gyms, probably because he had a feeling that I was going to like report him to the gym staff and be like, hey, this is a weirdo. He's also a horrible person. You might not want him in your facilities. Pretty sure he stuck to like golfing at like a little golf club, local, whatever. Not only that, shortly after like we just cut contact or whatever, we didn't cut contact, I blocked him. Sorry. He actually ended up acquiring a girlfriend. I literally have no clue how, because this woman is a baddie. Beautiful, beautiful girl, beautiful woman. So the fact that like he pulled that, I was like, that's a little weird. I don't know, something wasn't really adding up in my head. But then it was actually Girlfriend's Day. So this is how I found out that he had gotten a girlfriend, because he posted his girlfriend for Girlfriend's Day. Yeah, guess what the caption was? Guess what the caption was of the photo of him and his girlfriend? The caption was literally Happy B-Word Day. Yep. To say I dodged a bullet is an understatement. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. That's insane. It's not me though. Glad that wasn't me though. Sorry. No, but actually really glad that that wasn't me. Feel really bad for her. They broke up eventually, but still, gross, disgusting, horrible. Hope y'all enjoyed my story time. And if you're a boyfriend, please don't post your girl like that. Please.
Hey friends, happy Friday and happy game day. Get ready with me to report on the Ole Miss men's basketball game tonight. Today is shaping out to be like a really good day. Number 1, didn't get a ticket when I was not parking where I should be. But again, me and the bus just do not mix well. Number 2, got a 100 on my test in journalism today. Over blogs and infographics. Try being a journalism major for one day. Guys, that was a joke, I promise. But also, we're doing mascara again. I'm trying to give like clusters a rest, at least in the winter, you know. Now, I have to say, I'm probably more knowledgeable about other sports, but basketball is definitely my favorite, just because of how like quick paced it is and how fast lead changes can happen. A big dream of mine would be to cover the SEC tournament, because it literally happens in my backyard. Oh, what also is awesome, this Friday and next Friday, Mariella is cheering and I'm reporting, so we can literally just go together. All right, here's the beat. Bye.